How do I bring the magic back into my relationship? Hi everybody, and welcome to today's live, where we're going to be answering the question, how do I bring back the magic into my relationship? This is a really, really great question. I mean, as all of the questions are. So we have some exciting, or I have some exciting stuff planned for you. If you don't have your coffee, pause the video, go grab your coffee. I've got mine, just made it nice and fresh. Extra hot, the way that I like it, those of you who know me. Bien chaud, merci beaucoup. I like my coffee extra hot. So today, I was writing in my journal. This is my journal that I write in every day. In the morning when I spend time with myself. And I was thinking about this question, how do I bring back the magic into relationships? To think about what I'd like to say to you guys in today's live. And some really beautiful stuff came into my awareness. So thank you very much to Spirit for that. So today's going to be quite a practical session again. So you're going to need a piece of paper and a pen. And what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you a few questions. I've got some notes in my book, which is why I keep on looking down. So the first question I want to ask you is, I want to ask you, what is defining your relationship at this time? So what is defining your relationship? So when you think about your relationship, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to write down everything that is defining it. So what do you think about your relationship? What is making it the way that it is at the moment? So is it where you live? Is it what your partner, hi, welcome. Is it where your partner is? Is it where you're living? Write down all the things that are defining your relationship at the moment. Do you have kids? So all the different things in your relationship and write them down. And also write down a list of, well, not yet, don't write that list down yet. So just write down currently what is defining your relationship. Then what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to think about this idea of magic. Now, why I say this is because very often what causes the magic in our relationships to disappear is the box that we put ourselves in. Now, I often talk about power, don't I? And it's the same thing with relationships, is where are you giving your power over to? Very often in life, we put ourselves into a box. So I'm not saying I'm not saying necessarily that this is for you, but you know, sometimes what we feel as women is we feel that we have to be a mother. So that's the box that we have to put ourselves in. And we have to have children. And if we don't have children, then we're not worthy enough as women. So if you're liking what I'm saying, give me a thumbs up so that I know that you're understanding. So give me a thumbs up and say, yes, Connie, I agree that sometimes we put ourselves as women in these boxes. So give me a thumbs up if you agree. And also maybe write down, you know, what are some of the boxes that you are currently putting yourself in as a woman or as a man in your relationships. Now, when I say boxes, it's kind of like something where our power is outside of us. So it would be being a mother where, you know, it's where the power is from the expectation. Hi, welcome, thanks for joining us. Say hi and tell me where you're joining me from if you've just joined. So basically, the box is, where is your power outside of yourself? So where is it that you have found yourself in your relationship stepping into a role, putting on a mask that is not who you truly are? So that's the one box that we sometimes find that we wake up one day and we're like, what? How did I get here? How did I find myself in this box? So that's the first thing that I want you to write down, is write down a list of all of the things that you have put in this box, all of the things that are currently defining your relationship that are in this particular box. Then what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to carry on writing down everything that you want. So what is it that you want in your relationship? When you talk about magic in your relationship, what is it that would be magical for you? So when I was preparing this morning, I had to think for myself, and I thought, okay, well, what is it that I really want for my relationship? And those of you who know me, you know that one of my theme songs, I have many theme songs, but one of my theme songs is the Pocahontas song, Painting with All the Colors of the Wind. So that's my theme song. Do you want to type in the comment, comment section, what is your theme song? What is the song that really lifts you up inside? And I was thinking about what it is that I wanted to create in my relationship, and I thought, okay, well, what is magic? And my theme song came to my heart again. And I want to paint with colors of the wind in my relationship. And what does that mean, you might be asking? Connie, like, what does painting with the colors of the wind mean? And to me, it means being free. Not free from a relationship, but being free, that inner sense of freedom. I'm craving in my life inner freedom, the ability to express inner passion. So the next question is, what is it that you are wanting to create in your relationship? And write that down. So add it onto the list. So what is it that inner freedom is that you're wanting to create? And look at playing around with that theme song of yours and think, okay, well, how does that make me feel? All right. It makes me feel like I'm really free and I'm passionate and I'm joyful. And ask yourself, so how can I create some of that magic in my relationship? So there are two things you've got on your list at the moment. The one is the box that society has put you in. And the other is that which you're wanting to create for yourself in your life in terms of magic that comes from your theme song. I also want to bring your awareness to a different type of box. Now, remember, we are human beings. No, we are spiritual beings having a human journey. But what that means is that we're still human. Now, the law of attraction says that what you want to do is you want to now write down a specific list that you want for yourself and your life in your relationship. So bringing back the magic, what does that mean? So write down the specifics of that. And some of it may be, yes, inner magic, inner joy, but there is a second type of box. Now, the second type of box is a box that was created by us, not by society, which is quite interesting. So bear with me. You've got a box that was created by society, you know, being South African, being a mother, being a daughter, being French, being your certain belief systems and behaviors. But then you also have boxes which are defense mechanisms that were created to protect you. Now, how does that come into play in relationships? Well, in relationships, there are certain boxes that we create that we're not willing to let go of because we don't feel safe to let go of that box just now. So if you have a look at everything that you want for yourself and your life and your relationship, there's a third thing that you might want to add to your list. That is the box that you really, really need in a man to make you feel safe. So it's in between. So we have the one list, which is that which you think is expected by you, from society. You have this list, which is, hi, thanks for joining. Tell me where you're joining me from in the comments section below. Welcome. So you have the list that was created by society over here, the list that represents inner freedom, passion, and power for you. But then you have the list which is here in the middle, which is kind of like, I know it's from society, but I'm also not willing to let it go just yet because I don't feel quite safe to let that go. And that's your box of safety. So what I want you to do today is I really like to encourage you to just spend some time rewatching this video and looking at, okay, well, what is on your list? And start to write down everything that you want for yourself in your life and your relationship. Write it down, just 50 things, 100 things, 10 things, whatever it is. Just write down an entire list saying, what is it that I want from my relationship? You know, what would create more happiness? What would bring me more happiness and magic? Write it down. Brrr. Then take 3 highlighters and highlight everything on your list. Highlight those that are in the box of society. Highlight those that are bringing you inner magic and freedom. Hi guys, we've got lots of people watching us now. Type in where you're watching me from in the world. So that I know where you're watching me from. So highlight where you are highlight the box that is the inner magic and passion, and then highlight the box that is your safety, your defense mechanism box that you're not really willing to let go of at the moment. And that's okay. We're not going to be doing anything about that because we're human and we want to create a safe space for us. So we're going to leave that. But the awareness is okay. How much on your list is highlighted that is expectation? All the shoulds. You might be asking, okay, Connie, I don't understand the difference between the boxes. Well, this box, the expectation from society is should. I should be a mother. I should have children. I should be living in a bigger house. So I'll give you an example of where I'm going at the moment is, okay, so I should be living in a bigger apartment in Paris, right? Those of you who live in Paris, give me a thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about. Because the apartments here are quite small. So I'm thinking, okay, I should be living in a bigger apartment. So that's an expectation because the size of your apartment really doesn't matter. But if I look at this list, what is it that's creating the magic within me is not the size of the apartment. It is the air and the light. You know, yes, I will. I'm going to get a better light for my Facebook Lives. Give me a thumbs up if you're wanting me to do that. I know they're quite dark, but that's in the process. But it's not that, it's the light and it's the energy that I want from a new apartment rather than the actual apartment itself. So you see the difference. The one is I'm wanting to express more and to feel more open. So what is it that in your relationship is keeping you sort of trapped, and what is it that is allowing you to express more of who you are? So those are the three lists, and highlight. And it's a great awareness technique if you do it in colors, my visual people, because then you can see, you know, how much is highlighted in which of the different sections. And then what you want to do is you want to ask yourself the question, you want to ask, what am I allowing? What am I allowing? So what am I giving permission? So what are you now allowing and giving power to? So you're allowing the middle box, okay? But now that you're in awareness of society's box, are you going to continue to allow this box? Or are you going to choose to focus more of your attention here on this box, which is the box that represents the inner freedom, the inner joy, which is found in the symbol of your theme song that we spoke about? So what are you willing to now start paying attention to in your relationship? What are you willing to now start allowing to grow in your relationship? And hopefully every day you just think, okay, or every week think about, how can I add something more onto this list? How can I take something off of this list and add it onto this list more? It's great. It's a great idea. Give me a thumbs up if you like that idea, and give me a thumbs up if you are going to be actioning that in the upcoming weeks. So guys, that's what I had in my heart to share with you today. Thank you very much for the like. That's what I had in my heart to share with you today. I hope you really enjoyed it. Please, like if you enjoy the video, share it if you think that this is something that somebody else in your life might benefit from. Tomorrow's live is not going to be at 9:30. I'm on the Eurostar tomorrow. I'm on a journey. I'm going into London for a full day of coaching, which I'm really excited about. The coaching is about how I can continue to inspire you more, looking at creating things with my business to completely expand it and bring more inspiration into your life. And then on Friday, we have the Global Women's Breakfast. So on Friday, a little bit of, thank you so much for watching, just a little bit of practical things now. So tomorrow's live will be probably at about 8 o'clock. 8, somewhere around there, because I'm going to come to you live from the Eurostar, checking in to catch my Eurostar to London. And Friday at 11:30, if you tune into Expat Radio, I will shortly be coming to you live from the Global Women's Breakfast. So it won't be a full 30-minute slot like usual with David Halewood. an amazing show, really fun. I recommend that you watch it. I'll share the link in the description below. But I will be coming back to you at 9:30 Monday. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, choosing to live in this column of your life, creating more magic in your relationship. I'm really excited to hear what you are creating. So please let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear all the things that you are creating in your life. And definitely tell me what your theme song is. Guys, have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Bye.